Man, just when you think things is going good, it's always something to throw a monkey wrench in the program. We just ran the content on Big U, a possibility of him coming home for his son's funeral. Coming to find out, the judge actually said, you know what? We give you permission, according to Eddie Boy. He said, we give you permission, but I guess the prosecutors are saying, no, we not going to let him out. He's a threat to society. These are definitely the pictures that they going to paint on somebody, especially as high profile as Big U in this case right here. They say, you know what? You was friends with the guy. What's his name? Rayshawn Williams, the guy that they found unalived in Vegas. They said you was close to him. He was close to your son. And we didn't see you at his funeral. They're going to come up with all type of things. They say the man is still on those phones, even though we haven't heard a phone conversation over the internet. A lot of these guys that's in there, as far as Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, we have heard audio of them on these phones, but we haven't heard anything from Big U. So all this is alleged. I don't know what's really going on. I'm only going by this video that Eddie Boy put out today. So we're going to get to this content, man, and find out what's going on. Eddie Boy seemed to be keeping up with the case, getting transcripts and paperwork, anything that's filed on this, he's going down there getting it, and he's staying on top of what's going on with this, I guess, internet content stuff. So we're going to get to this, but before we do that, man, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all know how we do, man. Let's go over here and see what Eddie Boy talking about, man. Let's get to the content. All right, man. So this is titled Big U Case. The DA have responded, and they are saying he's ill to the Nizo, man. Let's go check it out, man. Let's roll.
Assalamu alaikum. What a beautiful day. Alhamdulillah. I follow this case, man, this Big U case, man. If everybody don't know it, it's just a reminder, man. I follow this case. I'm going to continue to follow it because of this dude, Loose Cannon, where he was just talking all this shit about my family, telling me what he's going to do to my family and all that type of stuff. Y'all know how that dude just masturbate at the mouth.
Masturbate at the mouth. Man, that's a cold one, man. Masturbating at the mouth, man. That mean that y'all know what it mean. Y'all should know what it mean. That mean that he man, his mouth is coming and running, man. Let's go back to this, man.
And I follow the case, man, and I pay attention to it. I dissect it. I analyze everything. I come to the conclusion to whatever I come to the conclusion with. I try not to do no conjecture work. I try to go off the facts on what is presented, on paper. And the other day, the judge, he found a good cause for the brother to get released, to go to his son's funeral, and he gave the prosecutor a certain amount of days to respond. Now, if the prosecutor don't respond in a certain amount of days, the order is going to stand. But y'all know how the federal government works, man. They on a high-profile case like this, man. I was waiting. I was waiting for them to respond, and I was very shocked that they hadn't responded right away. But yesterday, they responded on the 16th.
All right, now is it quite possible that maybe they are watching a lot of the YouTube channels where people is, celebrating that he's coming home or talking about that he's coming home for the funeral? Because a lot of guys have covered the content. So is it possible they watching everything else? They seen everything else that was on here. They brung it up on a lot of the stuff that was on the internet. They even brought up when he was riding in the car talking. So is it a possibility they still watching some of these channels with people talking about it? We have seen it on a lot of platforms, right? So is that the case? So they say, you know what, let's hurry up and get on this. Nuh-uh, we don't need him out, man. Let's go ahead and give him something to stress about up in there, because at the end of the day, nobody on your side, man. When you're a criminal, nobody wants you to win and celebrate and be happy, man. Let's get back to this.
So by me reading the document, it's saying that they don't want him released. They saying that he's a threat to society. He's unwilling to follow the rules and regulations of the MDC policies by calling other individuals on his phone, calling 3 ways, using other inmates' phone time, and circumventing the system.
Circumvent. Come on, man. A lot of us didn't graduate from high school, man. Use some regular words, Eddie boy. A lot of us ain't went to school, man. We don't know what the hell you talking about when you say words like that, man. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. You would think somebody, you'd think they'd, let him out for some funeral, But these people don't care, man. They don't care nothing about you. They want you to suffer.
This is what they says in the paperwork. And they also saying some other stuff that I'm not going to go into it, man, because I think that's personal with him and his family. But they did say this, though, about Rayshawn Williams. They said that even though they know it's a tragedy that a person lost their life, for any son, for any daughter, any parent to lose their kid, they're saying that Big U is charged with a murder of a person that he was in charge with, a person that he was taking care of, a person that he supposed to hold dear to him, and he's been charged with that murder. And they also said that how can he have basically the audacity to ask for the release to go see his own son's funeral, where when he was on the streets and he never attended Rayshawn Williams' funeral.
Yeah, they watching. They for sure watching, man. For them to say something like that, man, I don't know if he was charged. Was he charged with that? I don't know. I haven't really been keeping that much. But like Eddie Boy say, he been keeping up with the with this case. And if they charged him with it, man, that's a cold one right there. You was close with this cat, you and your family, but you didn't go to that when you was free. So why should we let you go to this? They play cold games with you. They play cold mind games, man.
So, when you dealing with the feds, bro, they don't play fair, bro. I don't care what you say or nobody else say, man. If you have any type of dirt on you or anything like that, they're going to use that. Even if it's not true, they're going to use it. They're going to use everything they need to use, bro, to paint you in a bad light, irregardless of what's going on. So they was breaking that down in its totality, dealing with Rayshawn Williams. So they were saying that they don't want him going out. They say he's a threat to the community. He's a threat to the witness. He's a threat to his co-defendants and all that type of stuff, bro. So I don't think that a lot of individuals be understanding the magnitude on what's be going on in these courtrooms and how the government play, because
we know how they play. Every last one of us, a lot of us didn't been in jail. We know exactly how they play. Sometimes they know they ain't got nothing on you, but scare you into taking a deal, man. That's the name of the game, man. Even when you in juvenile hall, man. I remember one time, man, I had somebody came to court and said, man, I'm not for sure if that was him. And then instead of them letting me go, these people said they didn't know if it was me. He come to the DA, man. Hey, listen, man, you could go home today if you just sign this probation. I had already beat the case, man. But by me not knowing no better, I still signed myself to be on probation. If they couldn't identify me, I had the case beat. Man, they be playing games, man.
Government's not going to play fair with you, bro. They're not going to have no sympathy for you and things of that nature, especially if you're being accused of killing somebody else, bro. And this is why, man, I be saying, man, even though that we think we're nickel slick, we think we're better than everybody else, we think we got everything else figured out, bro, they still monitoring everything the brother's doing up in there, man.
Not just him. They monitoring everything that brothers is doing out here too. They watching everything. I'm telling you, man, y'all seen it already. Y'all seen when Brick and them went up in there, not Brick, Loose Cannon, when they said, yeah, we heard you saying this on the internet, man. It was all in them little transcripts that everybody had when it first happened.
They said he's still talking reckless on the phone. They saying all this type of stuff, man. And it's like, man, sometimes, bro, our emotions get the best of us, man, to the point where we don't understand what's going on. We don't pay attention to what's going on. We just do stupid stuff at stupid times, man. And we don't think in 3D and we don't think in critical terms, man. That's incredible, man. So the way I was reading it, hey man, hey man, I don't think they're gonna let the brother out, man.
If they don't let him out, You got to keep his head up. This ain't his first rodeo. This is not his first rodeo. He done been to jail before, and I'm pretty sure he done lost family members. Not as close as this. You know what I'm saying? This is the ultimate. Besides, the next thing is this your mom or something like that. But you know, he not know. He you know what, man? Time will pass. I wouldn't let it get to me. I wouldn't let it bother me because I would expect them to do the worst. I would expect that from these people. I wouldn't expect them to let me just have my way. You know what I'm saying? So if I was him, I wouldn't even get myself excited about the situation, man.
I think that if they would have never responded, because they had to today to respond, he had action. But me reading this right here, bro, through and through, man, they wrote a book on this brother right here, man. You know, and I think you guys, man, if you guys do y'all due diligence, y'all can go, you know, get the information yourself and y'all can read it yourself. Y'all can expound on it yourself and stuff like that. But just an update, man, to let you.
And after these niggas can't read, they ain't fit to go get that, man. They gonna take what you saying for face value, run it like I'm running, and they gonna, man, a lot of people can't read, man. They cannot read, man. If you told them right now, I give you $1 million if you could read this. If you don't get it right, you run out there in traffic, get hit by a Mack truck, man. They go get hit by a Mack truck, man. They wouldn't even try to read it.
Brothers know, man, that this is an education purposes only. This is an education lesson for all of us, bro. Me, you, whoever, bro. That crime don't pay. Bang.
Shit, crime do pay if you go hit the right lick. Run up in there and run up in Wells Fargo right now, have the right getaway driver, and you ski masked up real proper like. You get away, it'll pay.
It don't pay. The stuff, it doesn't pay off, bro. You see what our ultimate reward is? It's a cemetery or death, and you go through suffering, you go through pain, you just go through all type of stuff, man. It has you mad at.
Some of these niggas get their head whooped and go through some suffering and some pain. Let's get over to Eddie Boy page, man, so y'all can check out the rest of that. Here we go right here, man. Y'all go on the Eddie Boy page, man, and watch the rest of this content, man. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. What do y'all think? Y'all think the man should be let out for his son's funeral? Or do y'all think that he should say, you know what, let me already put it in my mind that, you know, they ain't gonna look out for me, they ain't gonna do nothing for me, and just do my time, and this shall pass. You know, I believe in God. I'm just gonna do my prayers and send everything up to him and let him decide what he gonna do for me. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.